Stan's life is falling apart after his dad's business failed and they lost their house. He is miserable living in a crowded retirement home with his grandpa. Desperate, he begs Jesus for a Christmas miracle to fix his family's situation. But Jesus is cynical and dismisses the idea of miracles entirely. Meanwhile, Satan is happily preparing for the birth of his child in the White House. The media is eagerly awaiting the arrival of what they call the demon spawn. But Satan's partner, President Trump, is strangely absent during the preparations. Trump is actually in disguise nearby, plotting a secret operation with his elf assistant. They are conspiring to use Peter Thiel to assassinate Satan's unborn baby. Back at the home, Stan makes one final, desperate wish for a miracle. Suddenly, the woodland critters appear in his bathroom to grant his wish. They reveal that the birth of the Antichrist is actually the miracle Stan asked for. Stan is horrified, but the critters insist he must help ensure the birth happens. At the White House, Towelie reveals the political conspiracy to Satan. He explains that Trump wants the baby dead because it threatens his presidency. Satan is furious to realize he has been betrayed by the president. He confronts Trump about the lies and the plot to kill their child. Jesus suddenly arrives to defend the president from Satan's wrath. He casts a holy force field to protect Trump, believing he is saving the country. But the stress causes Satan to go into labor right in the middle of the fight. The critters and Stan rush Satan to the hospital to save the baby. Meanwhile, Jesus breaks Peter Thiel out of jail to finish the assassination job. At the hospital, Satan is heartbroken that he fell for such a terrible partner. He confesses that this baby was the only good thing he had to look forward to. The opposing forces converge at the hospital entrance for a final showdown. It's a tense standoff between Team Satan and Team Trump. Everyone races to the maternity ward to control the fate of the birth. Stan blocks the door, deciding to protect Satan and the baby. He calls out Jesus for abandoning the true spirit of Christmas. Shamed by a child, Jesus admits he lost his faith and switches sides. Suddenly, the doctor interrupts the standoff with tragic news. The ultrasound reveals the baby has taken its own life in the womb. Trump is thrilled that his political problem has solved itself. The news media immediately spins the story to blame the fetus. They claim the baby simply lacked the mental toughness to survive. Trump throws a massive party to celebrate the death of the child. He callously shares the good news with his guests. Back at the White House, a grieving Satan packs up the nursery alone. He takes down the decorations for the family he never got to have. Satan walks out the door, leaving his toxic relationship behind. At the retirement home, Stan receives a mysterious letter. It turns out to be a personal message from Jesus. Jesus apologizes for ignoring Stan's request for a miracle. Inside the envelope is a key to a brand new house for Stan's family. Stan walks up to his new home, stunned by the gift. He finally gets his Christmas miracle after all. Jesus watches from the sky, having learned a lesson from Stan. Stan has his life back, proving miracles can happen in strange ways.